Hey y'all, hey. I'm your host, Shaeveon, and this is episode 1 of the official podcast. I don't have a name yet. I don't even know what I want to talk about today. I just wanted to try something different. Like my videos that I've been doing, I don't script them, but I do write an outline. And today I didn't do that. I'm just like, I just want to sit down and talk and see what comes up. And I thought it would be a good way to kind of like start the podcast, you know? But yeah, I just got out the shower. This is my first time taking a shower, y'all, in 2 or 3 days. Y'all probably like, ew. But there's just something about sitting in your own filth. Like, and now that I'm clean, I feel less comfortable, honestly. And I have been fighting off depression, so like I'm sure that plays a role, but I think it's weird that I feel uncomfortable in my cleanliness, because I feel like it really shows like how we can feel uncomfortable in new and better situations and things that are just good for us, and we end up pushing it off until God knows when, and then you look back and you're like, fuck, like once you settle into the new environment, once you settle into the new feeling, you're like, damn, all I had to do was that. All I had to do was tough it out a little bit and do that. That's been me, honestly, with the whole YouTube thing. Like, I'm like, bro. Also, this podcast will be available on Spotify for sure, Apple Music eventually, and YouTube definitely. So, if you're watching on YouTube, hey, welcome back. Welcome to my new viewers. If you're listening, hi, hello. You know, I don't know podcast etiquette, but I will learn, and I will learn, and I am going to learn. Yeah, I have been in such a weird headspace recently. Like, it's been so neutral for me. Also, I just want to apologize real quick. Like, if you hear any sounds, like, I live in the trenches, like, but not like the deep in the trenches. Like, I've actually lived in the hood before. Like, people getting shot on my fucking doorstep, right outside the sidewalk of my house. Like, I've lived in the hood for real, but I live like in the city, so you probably hear stuff, and I have roommates, so just wanted to put that out there. I've been feeling so weird lately, like just hella neutral, like, and at first I was in a very negative headspace, and just like, I don't know, I feel like just negative space with life, where I just was not happy or satisfied with anything. And now I'm thinking about it, I actually was feeling that way for quite a while, like the not feeling satisfied with things. Like, I literally cut off all of my friends 2 years ago, 2022. I stopped talking to everybody. It was really like the end of 2021, but really like the beginning of 2022, it was just like cold turkey, just alone. And I've been sitting in that aloneness, in that solitude ever since. And recently I've been, I guess, looking back on not even what I've learned, but just looking back, like, damn, I've really been in this space by myself for this amount of time. I can't believe it. Like, I'm shook. I never thought that I don't know, be able to hold this much space for myself. I don't know how to explain it, but like, I have 14 siblings. I have a very, I don't want to say seducing, but like magnetive personality. Like, I have a big personality, so I've always had people around me or whatever. So I guess it just feels weird not having it doesn't feel weird anymore. I mean, for me, this is my new normal. I'm a loner. I'm a lone wolf. I'm ambivert. I used to be very extroverted, and now I see myself more as ambivert, because through this time of spending time alone, I actually see that, like, I don't know, I recharge myself. Like, I feel so fucking good alone. Like, I feel so stable and grounded and expansive, and just like, it's easier for me to tap into my knowing, like the deeper knowing, not just like, I read this textbook, I watched this video, I know this thing, but like, I don't know where the fuck this knowledge is coming from, but I know that it's true. I was watching this video not too long ago. This is gonna be all over the place. Like, I'm so sorry. There's no structure. There's no structure here. No structure. Like, who knows if I'm even gonna post this? Because I love structure. That's my problem. I adore structure. I feel like I'm so chaotic and all over the place, like, that I need to put myself in boxes and leashes. Now, I wouldn't say chains, but definitely, like them leashes that people be putting their kids on, the leash, until they don't walk too far away. I be putting myself on those. Especially my voice. I put my voice on that. Growing up, I didn't really talk much. I was always listening to people's problems. Like, the adults around me, they would always vent to me. My cousins would always vent to me. And really the only one person that I would ever kind of like allow my voice to be free with is a person who sexually abused me growing up. So it's like, I've had a weird relationship with expression for a lot of my early 20s, or my early 20s, because I'm only 23, y'all. I'm 23. But I was watching this video by this girl, and somehow this is all gonna tie together, y'all. No clue how, but I was watching this video by this girl, and she has a podcast as well. I believe it's pronounced Ayanda Stood or Ayanda Stood. She was talking about power, and OMG, y'all, the fucking video is great. I highly recommend everyone go see it. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Just beautiful, 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 beautiful person, beautiful being, beautiful voice, beautiful mind, beautiful soul. Like, genuinely, I definitely think everyone should listen. I have been dealing with feeling insignificant for a lot of my life, like feeling like I need to play small, and just getting comfortable in my default being insignificant, being small, not taking up space, shutting my mouth, not being seen, not being perceived. And like, that whole, I feel like we all went through an epidemic of like, where we just didn't want to be fucking perceived. And I feel like a lot of us are still in it as well. But we're definitely coming out of it for sure. It's just like this fear of being perceived. I've just been playing small for so long. And I've had a lot of experiences that would affirm that for me, because I do believe that you attract what you are, even the good and the bad, you attract what you are, and you attract what you need. It's not just a black and white thing. You coexist. I mean, you co-create your reality. You're constantly co-creating your reality. So like, the more you're reaching for more, you're bringing in more to you, and you're expanding who you are, so you'll start to attract more of that. So I feel like, people get stuck in like feeling like, oh my God, like, I'm this way, so I'm only ever going to attract this. But it's like, but you won't always be that way. You aren't only that way, but I don't, that was kind of like that was a little tangent, but I've had experiences that would reaffirm that. I did a community post and I talked about how I had recently experienced a sexual I spoke on how I had recently had a essay experience. You know what I'm saying? That went on my list of essay experiences, unfortunately. And I mean, if you know what I'm saying, can relate to those type of experiences, you know how fucking just small that shit makes you feel, bro. You feel like your body isn't yours. You feel like you just don't matter. Your needs don't matter. You feel like I don't even want to channel those emotions, to be honest with y'all, because the fact that I'm crying is crazy. I don't want to make this first episode too emotional. I'm a very emotional person though, so I feel like I just need to get more okay with that. And I feel like my channel has been helping me so much with it. Like, y'all really don't understand how much y'all have been like genuinely healing me and helping me. And just this channel has been helping me in so many ways. And the biggest way is that it's been helping me reclaim my freaking power. It's been helping me to reclaim my power. It's been giving me motivation. It's been giving me inspiration and just like ease, honestly, in reclaiming my power. So I was watching the video by the girl, Ayanda Stood, beautiful. And she talks about power. And she talks about how we fear power because of the examples of power that we have. Like, look at the people who are in power. Why would I want power? Why the fuck would I want power if this is what power brings? If this is what power creates? If this is what power looks like? I don't want that. That's not me. That's not a reflection of me. But we're not seeing true divine power. We don't have a lot of examples of true divine power. Like, I don't want to say uncorrupt, but like power that's not misused. We barely have any examples of that. So we run from our own power because we're afraid of becoming something that we would never even fucking ever become. Something that we can never ever be. I'm not Trump. I don't have Donald Trump in me. I don't have y'all. We can all fill a blank. That's crazy. We all and it's like these are people that have billions of dollars that literally are in the 1% that have so much influence, and then 10 years later it's exposed that they've been trafficking people. Why would how could just why would I want that type of power? You know what I'm saying? And I just love that she made that point, because I've always felt that way. I've always felt really afraid of embracing my power, because I've always been afraid of what it would turn me into. Thinking that it would turn me into something negative because I associated power with negativity, with corruption, with oppression. But power is divine. Power is fucking just, oh my God, it's so beautiful. So this past week I've been just exploring my relationship with power, pretty much, divine power. And I was writing in my journal, y'all. I've been writing in my journal like crazy recently, like 4 pages daily type writing, or like 4 pages in one sitting, because sometimes I've even been writing multiple times a day, because I don't even know, but I've just been writing a lot. And I've just been really exploring like my relationship with power, and asking myself like, okay, so separating myself from toxic power, separating myself from abused power. What is power to me? What does power look like? The first thing that always comes to my mind is the sun. The sun to me is divine power. It brings life. It brings warmth. Without the sun, I mean, we wouldn't even fucking be here. If you get too close to the sun, you're cinder. You're nothing actually. You're gone from existence, my love. It's over for you. That type of power is all consuming. It's consuming. The ocean to me is like, whoa. Bro, if you go too deep into the ocean, you're gonna be crashed. Good luck fighting that. Good luck getting out of that. It's consuming. That to me is divine power. Life. We don't even understand why. Somehow we are just here, bruh. We're just here. And we just live. That's power. I had another example. God, of course. God, the source of power. God created all of this. Source. I'm not saying Christian. I'm not talking about a religious God either when I say God. Even though, like, I've studied Christianity a ton. Like, I've read the Bible front and back. I think 4 times in my life. 3 times. One when I was younger, and twice over the past 2 years, 2, 3, 4 years. God is power. Like, when you think about God, bro, like, you're like, it's just consuming. Like, the energy of God is consuming, bro. Like, you feel so held and supported. Or the universe. Like, when you think about how expansive the universe is, it's just such a consuming thought and feeling. Like, it takes you into a new state of being. You know, to me, that's what power is. Divine power is, it's changing, it's consuming, it's unfucking fathomable. It's all field. That's divine power. That don't sound bad to me. That doesn't sound evil or corrupt to me. That doesn't sound like something that we should be running away from. That doesn't sound like something that I should be running away from. Because it's in us, it's in me, it's in you. Yet we allow the abused power to dictate how we relate to how we relation to our own power. And it just makes me so sad because so many people feel so powerless. Like, I just remember conversations with friends and talking about things that we want to change in the future, about not just, ourselves and stuff, but like community and shit, like around the world. And they're just like, how am I going to do anything? My voice doesn't matter. In the 7 billion people on this planet, my voice doesn't matter. But the TikToker that you've been telling everyone about, their voice matters. And they're just an everyday Joe like you that just decided to open their fucking mouth. I just hope that we're all able to create a more healthy relationship with our power, and just realizing that you have so much to share, you have so much to offer. And I've been talking about this, honestly, in my past videos a ton, with the people pleasing and cutting off your lifeline from the tree of life, cutting off your branch of the tree of life that is connected to the all, and how that cuts off life energy from all the people that are connected to you, people that are connected to you in ways that you don't even know. You know, you can say something to someone, you probably think that is small, but they didn't went and told, they said it in a meeting at work, and now all those people are thinking about that, and they go home and they tell their wife, they tell their kids, those kids tell the people at school. Your little power, your expansive, beautiful power, floating around, inspiring people, jumping from house to house, life to life, like a little light, literally. Just, I don't know. I just want you to, like, I want me to know it as well. Like, bro, like, stop limiting yourself. Stop limiting yourself. I really want this spring for me to be an expansive time. I want to just get out of my way, bro. I need to get out of my way. Or I don't even need to. I am out of my own way. I'm speaking that. I am out of my own way. I am on my team. I am out of my way and now by my side, encouraging myself. And I'm behind me too, because I got my back. And I hope you got your own back, and I hope that you are standing 10 toes down beside yourself in whatever it is that you are dreaming and that you want to bring it to reality. Because you have to remember that a dream is just a dream until it is manifested into something, and until you take action on it and actually turn it into a reality. Now you got a movement. Now you got a revolution. Now you got change. Now you got a new house. Now you got a new car. Now you got a new way of thinking. Now you have a new mindset. Now you don't have those mental blocks. Now you don't have those shitty relationships. Now you don't have that shitty ass job and situation that's been keeping you down for so long. Remember, the dream that you have been dreaming is yours for a reason. And it's meant to be lived. It's meant to be experienced. It's meant to be created. Stop limiting yourself. Stop limiting yourself. Sorry for people that's listening. I just sniffled in your ear. Man, like, they need to talk about fucking power in school. Come on. Yeah. So that's kind of where my head has been. I just want to do better, bruh. I just genuinely want to do better. I'm trying to save my tears for off camera. I keep crying. Like I'm swallowing them so hard right now. It's so crazy because, like, I feel like I'm more comfortable crying in front of the camera now than crying any other time. Like, it's weird. It's actually weird, but I want to do better. I'm tired of playing small. I'm tired of just dumbing myself down. I feel like I'm just constantly dumbing myself down. Like, bro, like, y'all don't even understand. Like, I speak these things to y'all, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all get this side of me, but in my everyday life, bro, like, I try not to say much. I try to stay out the way. But it's just like, I can constantly feel myself just like banging at the door, like, let me out, let me out. And I'm like, I feel like I'm finally at a space where I'm like, you're right, Shae. Like, I deserve to live. I deserve to experience and be experienced. And I just shouldn't feel shame in that. I shouldn't feel, I need to stop being afraid of making other people uncomfortable. That's really all it comes down to. Fuck them. And it's not even like a, fuck you guys, I'm better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a, bruh, like, if you don't want truth, if you don't want true authenticity around you, don't be around me. Don't be around me. Literally, don't be around me. And that's hard. That's hard to say for me. Like, I'm a people pleaser. Coming from a people pleaser, that's hard to say, but, or I'm a recovering people pleaser type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not claiming that no more. On the set. Stop. Stop. All right. This is about to be 30 minutes long. So I'm about to wrap it up here. We can finish this up again some other time. This isn't the last episode, y'all. This is only episode 1. Let me know how y'all felt. I definitely need a better mic. I definitely need to not live in the city. I definitely need to not have roommates. Like, there's definitely things that I want to improve that, like, it's going to take me some time to get there to improve. I hope that I become better at free talking, free thinking, and just kind of letting it flow. Creative talking, whatever. I don't know technical terms. I just know I'm talking to y'all, and I'm being honest about how I'm feeling. Just letting just letting it rock. But yeah, I enjoyed making this. This was fun. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Give me a rating if you are listening, and give me a like, comment. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know how you feel about this topic and if you can relate to anything that I'm talking about today. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.